Hey everybody, welcome back. When we left off, I forget the exact point. I believe it was evil. It indeed looks like it was. I don't think that we have any place that we're taking it yet, but we are obviously in business. I read something that really gave me pause. It was in a comment about metal casting being more efficient. So I feel like we need to revisit our numbers here, right? So for just an iron plate, one iron ore gives you one iron plate. And we're going to ignore productivity modules for a bit. You can get 10 out of an ingot. Now, we come over here. I think we did the math here and said that one ore gave you... Now let's just get the calculator out. So 900 divided by 24, 37 and a half molten iron, and then you need 250 of it to get an ingot. So if you do 250 divided by that quantity, that means that you need 6 iron ore for an ingot. And then if you turn that ingot into plates, you get 10 plates. So there's what looks to be a 2 to 3 ratio in terms of iron ore in to iron plates out. So that definitely seems like the way to do it. It's more space. It costs more space and it costs more time, obviously. It also obviously requires pyroflux, which we don't have here yet. So I don't know if I'm going to cut over to this yet. I also don't know. See something here. Let's send ourselves over to Theoden and see. Can we, because we have casting there, can we put productivity modules in? Okay. So I guess that's not considered an intermediate product, but that one is right there. So the initial smelting into molten iron can receive productivity modules, and you can get 5 of them in one of these industrial furnaces. So just looking at a prod mod 2 here, what does a 3 cost again? We actually can make these now as well if we wanted to get up. So if we had +6, and I forget the way that it stacks, but I mean that's a pretty, like, that's basically. And then the other question is, and we can probably figure this out here if we look at this recipe, which looks like it could be done in just about any old assembler. So let's go ahead and put that down there. And then do I have any prod mods on me? So that's not considered an intermediate product, that recipe. And that makes sense, I guess. I guess it makes sense. What's going on here? Yeah, who cares? So get some crap out of our inventory. Looks like we got some bots trapped up here trying to do who knows what. Wonder if we don't just extend this stuff out a bit more. Maybe get some radars down? Question mark. Actually, though, when I zoom in with the satellite like this, I kind of ask myself, do I even need the radars? So let's just plop these down. Kind of leapfrog ourselves down there. Guess we're kind of... Whoops, what was wrong with that one? Oh, the pipe is in the way. Yeah, this... No. Just place this one manually. Interesting that... What was I just seeing red exclamation marks down here about, I wonder? Oh well. We are just going to move on from that. I could have sworn I saw red exclamation marks right there. We are going to move on from that. We are already researching artillery shell range. Let's make sure that... Yeah, see, we're out. What are we out of? We're out of chemical science packs, so that's the next shoe to drop, I guess. Let's go ahead and set up a request here. Be chemical. There we go. Cool. Next one is going to be rocket science. Wait a bit for that. Okay. Oh wow, I'm getting stocked up here. Or destocked, rather. So, we must have finished the plastic city block, and in fact, I know we did. Well, we didn't finish it, per se. It's working. These pipes look pretty empty. We never hooked up power over here, so let's go ahead and like that. And let's also see. So I think all of our pipes are hooked up. They have the... Oh, we didn't hook up oil. So that's gotta happen. Why is this guy stuck there? What are you waiting on, buddy? Oh, he was... Why were you over there? That's bizarre. Must have just been a pathfinding thing. So we know plastic is done. We didn't do the depot yet. We're going to call LDS done. The big and small motor city block. Wonder how I feel about that. Oh, this thing is misnamed, isn't it? This is going to be... Let's get ourselves an up arrow here and just go ahead and call that evil pickup. And we should probably limit that thing. Go, enable, disable. This thing is greater than what? 5,000? What does it got right now? 4.4K? Yeah, that's fine. This didn't get hooked up yet, did it? Who knows where we're losing bots right now? Oh man. Oh my goodness. I hope that we're not suffering from irony right now. Where are all these trees coming from, man? Like, what did I do that tore down so many trees? Are they off of me? Are they oh, you know what it is? Somebody pointed this out to me. That I have storage boxes all over the freaking place that I should probably centralize. I think that that's what I understood. I think that was Gore, actually. So I'm tempted to just rip this down. Let me take a look at how much storage we have up here. I can't even see on this stupid thing. It doesn't, like, oh, yeah, there we go. We don't have a lot of slots. We do have a lot of slots there, so we can go ahead and tear this one down. Kill it. And then where else do we have storage? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious me. That's a line of construction bots right there. Where else do we have storage buffer chests? I guess I could do like a deconstruction planner and just rip them out across the entire thing. Let's actually do that, I think. This one's gonna be that. Oh, water go. That must be how this mod hacks this thing together. I don't know. Kind of gross that it has to make a new tab for just to implement itself. Let's go with storage chest, right? And then so we got one in there. It looks like it's over there somewhere. I guess we could set a logistics filter on it, and we'll build another one and do that. Or do we want a buffer chest for that? That's probably a buffer chest that we want, because we want it to pull from the storage chests. I got to look at that little graphic. And then what about over here? Looks like we're not catching anything in that. Actually, alarmingly, it doesn't even look like we are over here, and I'm pretty darn sure. I guess we don't have any of the small ones over here. Did we make every one of those? When we did steel. No, it's for something else. We did. What's that one? What's the green one? Buffer chest. Yeah. Let's go look at that graphic real quick. Where is it? Here it is. So the only thing that comes after green is an active requester chest. I feel like that's probably what we want. Because why would it be a buffer chest? It's not really a buffer chest. You would want requester chests over. No, because can it be used? See, this is how you know I'm not a... Yes, I think we do need a buffer chest because I don't think they'll use the materials in the requester chest. It can only be pulled out by inserter. But this is how you know that I'm not a bot user, because I really don't know. Hey guys, can somebody please place these power poles so that we can start getting down to business here, please? Are we at least creeping up here? It looks like we are, yeah. So we're slowly getting there. It's just that this is going to take a while to clear this mess up. Alrighty. You could always turn core mining back on too and do a city block for that. And I feel like we probably should do that pretty soon. That'd be pretty cool to get that. Let's see. Do we want to plop down another depot? How hard is it going to be to copy paste that? Let's go take a look. Looks pretty straightforward. If we did it right next to this one. Can't do it here. Because I'm goofy, and instead of just doing the stop over here, I had to... Silly me. Wow, we're almost toast over here, though. Not many people are still going. I guess this one is still somewhat still going. Well, sorry trees, but... What are we doing on power? Oof. It's actually a pretty heavy draw there. Forget, did we ever finally figure this guy out? It looks like we did, doesn't it? But then again, it looks like we didn't, because I don't see any deciders around there. So that thing's just on. Let's take a look over here. Yeah, we are pretty near our peak. Might be time to do Covarex after this. Anyway. Go ahead and copy this. And then I think... I'm really getting wrapped around my own axle here right now. There we go. Does this train stop have a condition? It does. Okay. And let's finish the entirety of that city block. Actually, do I need to delete some parts of that for the... Forget if I need to delete any of this. Well, we'll see what happens up here. Okay. Somebody's in trouble. 8 entities are being damaged. Who's being... Oh, get rid of this, guys. Come on. Tear that down. Kind of wonder if the network needs more construction bots. Kind of hurting a bit. We ought to be running low on iron and stuff. Where's this happening? Up here? Oh, we're starting to take some heat up here, I guess. Jerks. I guess the copper is still doing okay, but let's get these tags off. That iron's okay. That's actually still a decent clip. I see guys charging down here now. There you go. That's good. Looks like we might finally start to move. Let's see how we're doing on science on the platform. Almost out of rocket. I still just want to wait. Okay. Can we go? Thank you. Okay, so this is coming along up here. We have a big shortage of construction bots right now while this mess sorts itself out. But let me just confirm. Can I kill those notices? Yeah, it's not really letting me, is it? We need to clean up the edges here a bit. Best way to probably do that so that we can see better, because we can't have any of this. This is unacceptable, right? Cannot do this. There we go. Okay, there's that. And then similarly over here. Alrighty. So you got your 2 train depots over here. I probably should have put the depot elsewhere. Like maybe down here. Just so that they don't all need to come up here to take a nap. But that's gonna, you know, put some tension on the rails around here. But oh well. Now... these look correct to me, so that's okay. That can remain. I'm referring to these little intersection points here. So I'm going to call that done. It's not built yet. You know what? Maybe we untick that one and just move it back up, because until it's actually done, I'm concerned if I did something wrong, it's not just going to turn on, because I'm sure I'm forgetting something here. In the meantime, big and small motor city block. Let's, we also should maybe start thinking about doing blue belts. I've only been saying that for 40 hours. Let's see. Let us see. Where are we? So, iron and copper plates. Then add electronic circuit steel plates and lubricant. Those are what you need. Now, so this right here is 4 ingredients. So if you do this in the same city block, you're talking about 5 ingredients and an output. That seems like it's going to be pretty tight to me. So we can either do a 1x2 in order to get some more train stops, space for them rather, or we can do we could do them separately, or we can just try to squeeze it into a whatever. But I'm thinking 1x2. Feels like a 1x2 type scenario, especially because it really frees up a lot of space on the sides for multiple stops. Like you could do kind of like we do at the train depot, just spaced more for unloading. Feels like it should be a 1x2. And it seems like, you know, like right here could be a spot. I want to keep this open until we get all this mined out. So not that. But we got plenty of room, sensible places to do it. Maybe right here. This stupidity looks like it's clearing up. Ish. Well, not entirely, but we're getting there. It's better than it was. We're not just completely deadlocked, although we do have some other silliness occurring. I actually know this is in the other direction now. So what I kind of need to do is to, yeah, this sucks. I got to tile these out. Give these stupid bots a... Darn it. I don't even know if that one's going to be close enough there. This is a tight call. I think it will be because of these. Like, they will eventually make their way up there. But yeah, this sucks. This is... You almost kind of wonder if I should disable these roboports over here or something, make them a separate network. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Where am I? Please show me where I am. Thank you. I have this tendency to get very mixed up between whether I'm in satellite view or map view. Do that. Now there is one little nuance of this that I'm curious about. And that is... First, let's do this. Kind of need to leave that roboport there. And similarly down here, I already tore this one down. Interesting. Very interesting. All of this stuff is useless, right? because they can really only go straight. None of these turns can happen. Nobody can go up this way. So all rails that lead in that direction are useless. All blinking stop signals are useless. And then what's the point of this right here? Right? Actually, see if that would come down, and I guess the roundabout part is useful because then you could exit here and come around and do a UE. Oh man. Oh. Now I already messed with this thing a lot. But see, like that definitely isn't useful. Let's start over. Yeah, I deleted that way too long ago in order to undo my way out of it. So, see, this is kind of invalid though. There's no reason to get on the roundabout from this direction unless you're cutting a U. I guess that's valid. Because I was going to say, you have the left right here. You can make this left, so we'll leave it. We'll just eliminate the ones that go up here. That's all. Nobody needs to make a left onto or off of this area up here. That's for sure. But other than that, we'll leave it. What about this? This might be useful for train stops later on, but for now I'm going to delete it. We definitely don't need a straightaway going through from up here. That doesn't help us any. Oh, you jerk. Oh, you double jerk. Oh, that was the move right there. There we go. There we go. Okay. Think we're good now. Let's get a train signal out. Check ourselves here. This is too much time to be spending on this. Do I like this? That means that somebody up here interferes with somebody. No, I don't like this. Split it up. Other than that, jerk. So, come on, man. Come on. Please. I just want to... There we go. Okay, so this is split up correctly. Albeit a little bit too much. Okay. I think that that's all right. Some of this could be better. Not going to bother with it right now. 2 more to go. As soon as we get those roboports placed, this should stop, I hope. We might have to go one out further. I really hope not. Well, it looks like we already captured somebody. Maybe we should just do a water blueprint just to be safe. What is that? Control W? Yeah, there we go. There we go. That should make double sure. Okay. So we said, well, it's 5 inputs, but it's 2 outputs, right? So we have 7. Because you're going to need small and big motors going out, and then all the various things coming in. So maybe we do iron and copper plates over here, small motors going out up here. And then on this side, we're going to need circuit, steel plates, and lubricant. So we could do... Actually, maybe I shouldn't have torn out the center here. Maybe I'm just being a doofus. Honestly, I think I might be, because I could just cross underneath there, and then I've got 8 stops, right? And I could just... Yeah, that's what I think we're going to do. Darn it. Let's clean all this mess up now. Should also probably get some more of these big warehouse boys, but... Blueprints. City block Mark 5. Where are we going here? Right like that. Okay. And I guess let's go one over here just for good measure. Hope we didn't disconnect anything or strand any trains when we cut those down. It's only temporary, guys, don't worry. Well, looks like this got fixed. All of the bots over here are gone. Except, you gotta be kidding me, guys. You gotta be kidding me. You're trying to go up there. Is there a storage box over here that's doing this to me? Is this what's happening here? Where is this happening? Why can't I use this? What's going on? Guys, please. Why can't I use this in map view? Thank you. No, I don't. What do they want to go there to do? What do you guys want? Well, if I just leapfrog them up a bit. Like if I just get these up here, like, God, this is going to chew on power, man. If I just get those up there, they might be able to go here and charge and then get to this one. That's my hope, at least. So we'll do that. Giant bot networks are really starting to hurt. Okay, so we have this coming in now. See, we can make it each one look like a 1x1, but in reality, we're going to have them be linked to each other. Like they're always going to be inextricably linked. So you always have to place them down together. And that's going to be because for the big motors, well, actually, is that true? No, because we're going to be, no, they will, because we're going to be bringing in, if you brought everything in by train, you need 4 ins, 1 out. And if you don't bring everything in by train, then they're inextricably linked anyway. It seems like a good move, and it seems to kind of divvy it up. So let's go ahead and get started here. Now, how do we want to design this? You know, so let's get down to the basics here. So if you have small motors, you need gear wheels, copper cable, and plates. Plates are just coming in. We don't care. Copper cable, 6 of them every 0.8 seconds. So you need, 3/4. Wait. Not 3/4. What's wrong with me? 1 second. You need, divided by 0.8. You need 7.5 a second copper cable, which, and then gear wheels, you need whatever 1 divided by 0.8 is. So if we look at the recipes for those things, we should just be in the screen anyway. You get 2 every half second. We said we need 7.5 a second. Why do I feel like I'm doing something wrong here? 7.5 a second is the need to keep this thing running constantly. And then that would mean 2 copper cable assemblers, and then 1 gear wheel, 2 gear wheel assemblers, right? So 2 of each, I think. Let's see how that lays out. Just spitballing here. We do gear wheels on this side and copper cable on this side. Of course, if we do it this way and do direct insertion, the benefit is UPS and not being belt limited, but the downside is that we're not really, because you need, here, let's clear this out. 1 divided by 0.8. You need 1.25 a second, and you have more than that, right? You have 2. So if you put these on belts, you could get, I think, more space efficient, because you would need less of these to drive the same number of motor assemblers. See, the other part of this problem is that they're so fast, especially with the 1.2. Well, the production modules will bring it down. What is a production module? What is a assembler 3 with full production modules do to us? What is the final? So the crafting speed ends up being 0.5. So you definitely could drive. What I'm getting at here is that a long-handed inserter could drive this. And so instead of doing direct insertion, we can do a belt. And I think I might want to go the belt route, because at 0.5 effective crafting speed, you only need 1 every 1.6 seconds. So whatever, 1 divided by 1.6, you need 0.63 a second. Of course, I mean, that's even a red belt. 30 divided by 0.63. No. 47. That's a lot that you could drive with that. So I feel like we do a belt for the gear wheels, and gotta do direct insertion for this because the ratio is close. You're gonna get I mean, this outputs, without accounting for all the, the losses and stuff, this outputs 8 a second across these two, and you need 7.5. That's not enough for me to care about, and there's so many of them that it just doesn't warrant putting on a belt. So tear this down, right? And you start saying, and it doesn't even have to be a long-handed inserter, because it can be on this side. The long-handed inserter can be, well, it could be on the input or the output side. Trying to think here. If this was gear wheels, right? So you'd have this inserting here. You have gear wheels being inserted there. And then where do we put the output of this? We could try to get clever and see if something like this worked. Trying to think. Actually, no, that doesn't seem worth right. What I think we should probably do is, well, bring this up one. Like that. Trying to think, is there a way to make this more space efficient? I feel like this is probably about as good as you're going to get. I really don't care too much. It's not a huge priority for me. And what you could do, right, is you have your going under like that, and then you alternate back and forth. Not like this stupid one on this side. Tear the... Oh, is my robo port off? Is that why this is happening? There we go. Tear that down. And let's do a copy here. And then one on the other side, right? And knowing that you get one every 1.6 seconds with the prod mods in, then... Oh, here. 1 divided by 1.6, and then we're going to say a red belt, 30 divided by that quantity. How many can we drive? 48. And what if we had a blue belt? 72. That's a pretty big number. So, and it's 1-to-1. So however many, well, it's not. Actually, am I full of it right now? No, it's not 1-to-1 with the gear wheels, because we said that 1 wasn't enough and 2 was overkill. But still, just feels wrong. I just don't know how much space we're saving with this. I really can't decide. I'm really so tempted to just do direct insertion and say it doesn't matter if these things aren't super, super fast, but stop it with this, man. Oh, we haven't. It really shouldn't show the electricity bar if it hasn't been built yet, in my opinion. So, yeah, I'm really having a bit of an like an identity crisis here. Here, get rid of all this. Let's take it out on the cliffs. And these two, please. Get rid of those. Somebody go get rid of them. This is... I mean, are we really going to squeeze this many of this in there that it matters? I don't know if we do. It does make it easier in some ways. Harder in others. I feel like the amount of thought I've already put into it is frustrating me. Too much thinking. Brain hurt. Brain not feel nice. Actually, since this is kind of a unit here, so close to being able to do that. You're so close to being able to do that, but you can't. That hurts. I'd love to do 3 of them and feed these 2, but there is, unless we come up with another layout for it, there's really no good way to... I'm trying to think, what could you do? If you had 3. Okay, so there's your 3, but this doesn't... feels like a suboptimal way to place them. Apologies if that noise from the window came through. How could we do this? So you could... I can get one of them by doing that, but then I can't get the other one. The other one. Ugh. It's making me sad. Well, let's see this, right? If we had here it doesn't matter anyway, because we're not saving any space by doing that. This just makes us buffer a bit more. We're just doing it this way, forget this. And then we can just like that. And it's beautiful. And everybody lives happily ever after. Let's do there and there. That. Yeah, I think that's your, oh, and of course you need to feed the raw materials on either side. But I feel like you can get another little efficiency improvement here. There's a, like a, is it because of this rock? There's a, like a optical illusion that happens that makes this belt look lower to me than these two. Because what you could then do, flip this. Well, not before you build the inserters, right? I wonder if a substation can drive this whole thing. It sure can. It just, is it overkill? Like, because we're gonna need, I'm really getting into the nitty-gritty here. Just use the substation, dude. Just use it. Come on. Well, it does cost advanced circuits, so it seems. But hey, don't the yellow assemblers also cost advanced circuits? They really do, and big motors to boot. So we're gonna just go ahead and pretty soon we're gonna be doing beacons, right? What is signal? Broadcasting signal. Let's just find this. We have this now. Effect transmission, that's what it is. 8 module slots. But you can't overlap them. We had this discussion last time. I don't really know how I feel about that. Can you combine? Can you have modules on the assemblers as well as in the beacons? I don't know. Like have a beacon covering it. Anyway. And I don't think that you can broadcast prod mods anyway. So at least you can in vanilla. I think this is your move right here. This little guy is where it's at, right? This feels evil to do this, but it also makes it prettier. Oh yeah, and then like I said, you can flip this and just go this. I feel like, how do I redo? I just paste it again. Kind of feel like it's better to keep it centered here. I don't want to try to squeeze a fifth into here. Now we can just tile this. We made a mistake. This is wrong. Stop it. Cancel it. We didn't account for the iron plate input for the electric motors. Now what are we going to do about that? Oof, oof, oof. Darn it, man. Completely forgot. Tear it down. Away it goes. Did we ever save these idiots over here? We haven't built these roboports yet, have we? Who knows where the construction bots for those are churning through the nether, I'm sure. Guess let's get some buffer chests down here because we disassembled our... Oh, but these can hold repair kits, but we need buffer chests for the walls. So let's get some of those down. We'll put one down for now and then we'll copy it. Where do we want to put it? I guess like right here. We'll come back to that shortly. Yeah. definitely definitely missed the mark on that one. What do we want to do about that? Well, let's tear down the substation, and then if we wanted to, we wanted to get this onto one side, right? And we could put, and then let's knock this down as well. We could put a little doodad here, question mark? No. Right. I think right there. Actually, one back. Dive the belt here. And then of course we need a corresponding one there. This here. And then turn it. Only thing is, fix that. Yeah, I think that works. Now we almost definitely are going to use medium power poles, because now you can copy this again and it works. Yeah, I think this is the way we're going to do it. We don't have any room for a substation anymore, and that could be fixed. I mean, we could pull this in, since we're always inserting on this side now anyway. We could just do it there. Does that work? Let me do a little test here real quick. Can you insert? I think we've tested this before, but just to be sure. Yep. You can totally reach over that. And then you could use a substation again. And it almost kind of looks better, doesn't it? Oh, it just wants to be one over there, though. Well, it doesn't need to be. Just got to watch it when we flip it. But see, now we can't tile it the same as we did, because what we were going to do was going to flip this. And I don't think we can anymore. See, unless you maybe offset it and then did something like this. What could that look like? Let's try copying this, flipping it without over there, because those are all going to be iron plates. Gotta wonder if we're gonna starve on iron plates on that one red belt if we do this, so I don't think we're gonna do this. This is too much trouble to do it that way. We are just gonna go like this and just put them next to each other. How much room do we have? I got one there. There. We're lined up with the rail signal over here. We're a little shy there, so let's just copy the whole thing and move it over. I feel like that's better. That's got to be an improvement. feel like we could still move this whole thing down a bit. Great. Did we even move this down by doing this? I'm not sure. Right there, maybe? Then we'll get one more. We do iron in here, copper in here. Well, if we do it that way, we can eke even a little bit more out of there. Yeah, that's the lowest I want to go. This might even still be a problem. I'm not sure. And then let's see. We can squeeze one more in for sure. 2 is pushing it. Pushing it, but it looks like it'll work. I'm gonna say I think that'll work. Don't feel like we have enough room for a balancer. Then again, we've only got 3. Oh, that's a tricky one. There's not going to be so much output that we need to use every output lane of the balancer. Try it. So oh yeah, no, we're screwed. It's over. Actually, no, what am I talking about? What's wrong with me? The train stop goes here. I don't need another one of these. So balancer goes here. The train stop goes over there. Yeah, I think we got this. I think this works. And, well, we want to combine these as much as we can, but I think that's your small motor city block right there, in my opinion. Now, of course, we also need to route some of the output. Like, maybe we'll drive 2 lanes of the train loading from the balancer and 2 belts of train loading from the balancer, and then the other 2 belts can shoot over here to our, here, let's cross the train tracks unsafely. Did we figure this out yet, guys? I'm so frustrated. I'm so disappointed in you. Are we just out of roboports now? What happened? We have 50 guys. Why is nobody building them? I know I've been asking you some favors over here, but somebody's got to have that roboport in their hand. Where is it? These guys are holding nothing. Don't... Uh-oh. There it is. That's why. Oh, and we started... Oh, this is beautiful. We kind of just started a forest fire over here and didn't get to enjoy it. All right. Maybe we just need to... Let's see, this never got finished because now... You know what? I know that some viewers don't like watching bots get shot down. And I would encourage those viewers to tune out at this time. Don't help them. You're not here to help them. You're here to help me. Thank you. Oh, who's this? What are you doing over here? Oh yeah? Taking a roboport there? Goodbye. And before anybody comments and says it, I know I could have just right-clicked and picked him up. Felt better this way. I'm really let down that we didn't get to watch this. Oh well, I guess as you automate things, you kind of get to miss out on some of the special moments. Part of growing up in Factorio. Well, you can always tune in and see something like this. Nice little barbecue. Okay. Hey, did we ever get our depot down? Did that ever happen? It looks like it did. What are you waiting on? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is scary. This is real scary. This guy is getting starved at the intersection here. He's just... What are you waiting on? Nobody that has that intersection reason. Oh, there is. Starting to flirt with our first deadlock here. This is trouble brewing right here, and it's all because we put that right there. This poor train is going to be stuck here. I might have to go help him like I just helped those bots. Oh, there he goes. I don't like the looks of this, guys. It might help if I connect this right here. And we're missing a roboport there anyway. Let's do that so that people can path around and there aren't as many people waiting. Can we... Okay, but so what are you up to? What's going on over here? Oh, are you another problem child? Sorry, 1 second. I have to go help a bot. This isn't him. Where'd he go? Would he run away? I was just going to right click this time. Oh. Gotcha. Hey, buddy. You going to make it this time? You going to be able to get over there, you think? Can I shoot the fish? Yes, I can. Oh, going back? Yeah. No. I love that you can shoot the fish. Take that, novice. Well, okay, looks like our train congestion has let up a little bit, at least for now. I am very wary of that deadlock that I saw forming there. It's really making me sad. Hopefully that... What do you mean no... What happened here? What did I do? Oh no. What is this so... What did I do? What's happening here? Hold on. Oh my goodness. Are we not able to produce cliff explosives anymore? What is happening? Oh, we've got a box full of them, guys. Why didn't anybody bring this over? Well, if this wasn't just waiting to be a tragedy, I don't know what would be. Well, I really doo-dooed that one up. I'm gonna do this. I have these signaled right everywhere? I really hope I do, man. I'm a little nervous. And this was just, how no viewer called this out. Like, dude, you could have just torn down this, because I remember this being a thing, like, oh, we're out of room. Oh no, look at, we got to do stuff with underground belts and this and that. Like, dude, just tear down this stretch of track. We don't need it. They're using it as a pass through, but we don't need it. There's already one there. But I'm just worried. Do I have this signaled correctly? Guess it looks like I do. So I just signaled this one incorrectly. There we go. Now I like it more. And let's get this one closer to the intersection. Wow, that was scary. There was a while there where we were running on auxiliary iron power. Just this guy down here must have been running the whole show. Wow, 2.2 million iron left there. That's great. Must be because all those prod mods. We really should have did that elsewhere. Between the prod mods on the mines and getting into like the smelting, you know, the ingot casting, that should be pretty awesome. Let's get back to reality here. Looks like we got all this placed. Let's go ahead and... How many prod mod 2s do we have on hand? 500. If I go ahead and insert... 240? We can do this. Alrighty. Time to start thinking about train stops, right? And balancer. Go copy ourselves an iron plate drop-off station. Where could we get one of those? Oh no. Uh-oh. Not that we really are using this right now, but we got ourselves a little bit of a pickle down here, don't we? We have no recycling facilities. We're going to need that. Let's get that on the list. Add that to the top right below. So the depot is done now. That seems to be functioning. Let's just make sure the fuel is functioning. We are not at the depot. We got fuel. So we're in good shape for that. Why are you saying there's no path, buddy? He wants to go to an iron ore pickup. Is he stuck? Why can't... Is it just not open because it doesn't have enough in it? Yeah, that's got to be what it is. It's disabled because it's empty? Question mark. No, it's not empty. Yeah, no, disabled by control behavior. That's why. Okay. The other thing... Okay, they only take regular circuits, so we're good, because we still have not hooked up... Oh, wait. No, that's green circuits. We have not hooked this up. We need to hook this up. What are we thinking here, man? Why is... Thank God we never put chests up there and accidentally got stone delivered there, and that's a... Being a little ADHD right now. So let's, be a iron block. And let's maybe grab this balancer with it, question mark. Thank you. Okay. We have enough room to not mess around with this silliness, so forget the balancer. Well, at least all this crud attached to it, rather. Well, say that, then reality kicks in. I probably needed all that so-called crud. That's okay though. We got room. Whoa, no, 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 no. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we made this nice, so only question is how we want to do this. Could do it like that. I don't know if that's going to leave us with enough room, though, to squeeze through there. The next one, we could underground right here? Question mark? Yeah, we can get away with this. Oh, no, but we need to... It's not this simple, man. Oh, that's rough. That's real rough. How do we want to do this? Got 4 full belts coming out of this balancer. There's no way that we're going to use them all. How do we want to do this? Why does this only... Yeah, it's waiting on more, I guess. Oh, this is promising. We actually got a little bit less dumb here. Would not like to have to go shoot any more bots. Oh, I don't know, guys. It's not looking good. A little bit of a chicken and egg problem here. Maybe instead of shooting the bots, Mike, maybe we just go down here with the roboports ourselves and place the roboports and nobody has to get hurt here. Oh, and they don't even have the landfill yet. I just click on this and drag it. Will it just... Oh, we're good. All right. Let's get back to work up here. We need plates there. What I wanted this to do is that every one of these 4 belts would drive one of these and one of these. So, scratch that for a minute. How do we want to handle this? Really undecided here. Just gonna... That's something. I don't know if I like it, but it's something. And then we got to get 3 belts through here. And it's not happening. Not happening. Right? Because the 3 more. You know. Maybe we just tear this down. Just this one. Or we could even just move it, right? We could... Let's just tear it down. That one's just going to operate at lower efficiency, whatever. And then... Wow. Oh no, it gets fed off of this what am I doing? You know, darn it. This is all unnecessary. This is completely unnecessary. That would have been a mixed up items issue. Stupid. Because it gets fed off of this. We don't need to do this at all. What's wrong with me? That's what we had before. Got one like that. Nope. We're getting there. We're close. Almost there. So close. How do we want to handle this? I still think we might need to tear this down. Yeah, I think we do. But at least we don't have it hooked up to the wrong one now. Okay, there's your 3 others. Whoa. All right. And now we can do whatever we want. There are no rules. We also don't need this, but... Whoa! We have materials. Uh-oh. There's a couple rules, actually. There are still a couple rules. Let's try to get this. Nope. That would have been another big mistake. Okay. There you go. Now we just need copper. Let's figure this out before. Kind of do this one in reverse a bit. So that goes up there. Looks like we're tearing down another corner here. That's fine. Actually, you could keep it almost if you wanted to steal, but we're not thieves, so. All right. There's your 4 down there. It was much easier doing that in reverse. I think they're all hooked up correctly. And you just go ahead and get ourselves a 4x4 balancer. Hope that we have enough room to fit the chests and the balancer. I think we will. Let's get a copper plate drop off going here. Where do we want to go? I guess electric. I don't know what to do. Did we get all the power poles over here? We sure did. And then I think we also got, we even got the enabled disabled condition carried with it. Oh, this is a different style. No. I don't know what I'm doing right now. That fits like a glove. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And we're about to get small motors out the other side of this. That's great. When was it that we first did small motors? Wasn't it like episode 2 or 3 or something? I forget. But it was early. It was like one of the very first things we did. Small motors. And then we'll copy this train station and immediately, you know what? Let's disable this train station first. There we go. We don't want any accidents happening here at that one time. Can't even imagine how many bots I would have to shoot down if that happened again. And we need a pickup. And we're going to do electric motors. Interesting that the little ghost icon tab doesn't show up in here. Very interesting. We got electric motor pickups. We need to flip all of these. Okay. Of course, the belts are still wrong. Do we really need a balancer if the inputs are balanced? Yeah, we need a balance. If for no other reason than, but do we have enough room? I'm scared. Okay, well, what we did say was, let's tear all this down. So, we will drive... Let's see. Copy that thing. Can we, like... We reuse that. That's kind of neat. Kind of shows you how it needs to be structured. But so we do it this way, probably not gonna have enough room. But what we can get away with here, tear down half of this, is driving with a splitter for each. Because we only are going to use 2 of the... There's no way we're saturating 4 belts with what we built down here, not with the crafting speed. So what we can do... I think we still want to put the balancer over on this side, just by virtue. Let's use every inch of space we have on this, because this is getting scary. Let's also set a condition on this. We'll say... Enabled condition, electric motors are greater than 5,000. Right? Do we have any copper yet? Oh, we're just getting copper now. Something's wrong. Yeah. I'll tell you what's wrong is I'm a big idiot. That's what's wrong. There we go. Much better. All right. Fire it up. Should be getting all sorts of electric motors happening now. Yes, we are. We built this way too close. Need 1, 2, 3, 4? Question mark. Actually, do we need that much? I bet we could get away with less than that. Oh, who cares? Whatever. So one of these lanes is gonna go put this one here. One of them can go over here. And then these two, I should have left my, well, that's fine though. We can just do this. Right here and right there, right? And then now the only problem is getting everything. Ugh, this is rough. Because now we have to get, no, it doesn't work. Does not work. I'm really not sure how to proceed here. How do we want to do this? Well, how do we cook this spaghetti so that it tastes right? If we shoot this over here, it can join up. Oh no! Whoa, that's scary. That was really scary. I mean, if we really wanted to get technical, we could just join these two, and we don't need a 4x4 balancer. There's no way. We just don't. Not necessary. I'm being unreasonable. Because we're going to join these two belts here. Like so. And there's one. And that's one theoretically at max of full belt. And then same thing over here. Right? And then the only question is, now that you've got these two full belts, how do we want to split them? We want half to go, well, we want them both to be able to, I wonder what does that even look like? You know, I'm really overthinking this because I don't think that this can, let's see what it does. If we just do like this right here, like one splitter, and we route the one output of it to, well, guys, you are being really loud right now. What is happening? You're just getting attacked left and right. One over here, one over there, and then this is what goes over to Big Motor City. It just feels so lethargic, you know. But here, let's disconnect that so it doesn't even hog anything and see if we can, what kind of output we get on this with fully loaded. Oh no. Let's see what this does. And we don't have all of our productivity modules yet, so this probably doesn't tell the whole story. We really don't have all of our productivity modules yet. Why not? We really used them all up? I thought when I hovered this and said insert productivity modules, it was, oh, that was the count of assemblers, not of how many I would need. No wonder it didn't work. My goodness. Wow. So let's see how we're doing here. Oh, this is not liking this. Well, I mean, we are starting to work our way up here. Taking longer and longer to work our way up the chain. But if we had the big motor factory pulling on it, I'm sure that we would have been, well, much further along by now, for sure. Almost. We got this one, and this one need to start firing. And some of these are missing production modules, which means they're not slowing down enough. Chewing on some copper. There it goes. That one's running again. That's not a full belt for sure. Looks like it still is up here, but it may not be for long. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if these guys are ever going to get to go. Well, it can deliver a full belt to the trains and part of a belt to the big motors or vice versa, whatever. I mean, again, the point here is for it to be easily copyable, which it is. I could very easily now just take and, well, of course, like we said before, we're going to couple these by building them right next to each other. So we'd copy them both, but we can easily scale that up if we need to. It's just the productivity module cost, which, what is it, 2 again? Advanced circuits and sulfur. That's really not, what is a 1? Electronic circuits and glass. Really not that bad. It's mostly just scaling it up, and we have 0 scale on that right now. This is awful. Starting to get a couple more. I think we finally caught up here. Okay. Well, I think that that's where we're going to call this one, and then the next one we'll get right onto big motors. Probably do the recycling one as well. Let's get a little bit of a preview of what we think we're going to do with big motors. And just eyeballing this here. So we have the motors coming in from the left. We're going to have circuits, plates, and lubricant coming in, which I think we're going to need a lubricant city block as well. So there's that. Got me. We only have petroleum over here. Oh, wow. We have... What is going on, guy? Oh. Good thing I looked at that, huh? We emptied out the boxes of failure. Actually, this is nice because now I can use these to make those big boy, these guys. I just need some circuits. So we'll get some of those. And then I think no mineable resources, pull that up and then hook this back up. So finally undid that. Got those emptied out. Spiders are very rude. So we'll get plastic back online now. Continue consuming petroleum, but we're going to have to do lubricant, which means advanced oil processing in a city block. And lubricant is just heavy oil, but then we have light oil and... Ugh. Maybe we do that up here after all. I don't know. It's just kind of not feeling it. This one was fun to make, but that's not going to be. Oh, the coal should be getting here any second now. To watch these all kick online and start making plastic. This annoys me. This is like a pet peeve of mine, is when you leave that little bit there, but I leave it there so that it tiles and I'll basically never be able to be happy. Because if I remove that, I can't just copy paste it and tile it without checking where I gotta put the power poles, and if I leave it there, I have to look at these ugly little tabs of coal on the ends of the belts when they run out, and it's... I guess the answer is to never let the belts run out. I guess that's the right answer there. Wow, look at these guys go. Beautiful. Okay. You know, the advanced oil processing thing we said about doing it up here, the reason I don't like that is, you know, it'd be one thing maybe if we do it in a 1x2 here, but definitely not a 2x2. Because if we do a 2x2, it's kind of specific to this setup. Like, we're going to be building around these crude oil patches here, versus if we just do it down here, then, you know, we can do whatever we want. And the exports for this, I really don't know. Like, heavy oil is the main thing, right? That's like the main thing that we want coming out of there. So for lubricant, so, and it's really just lubricant. Like, I don't think you need heavy oil for anything except lubricant. Lubricant question mark? I'm doubting myself now. So maybe we just turn the heavy oil into lubricant there, and the light oil and petroleum into solid rocket fuel. And maybe that'll let us kill two birds with one stone. I'm not sure. Also, before we leave, somebody said, I don't know if they were lying to me or not. I think they might have been pulling my leg a bit. I think they're pulling my leg. Something about, I could have sworn I read in a comment somewhere that wagons have equipment grids, which I was so excited to check that out. I think somebody lied to me because I don't see a equipment grid here. Is it the engine? I don't, yeah. So I don't think that's a thing. I feel like I got scammed. There we go. There was a train. Really wanted some plastic and it didn't get to get any. So yeah, let's go ahead and add that as a task. Lubricant. Let's just say advanced oil processing city block. No period. It's not a sentence. Add it to the top. We'll put that below recycling because I feel like recycling is going to be more fun, albeit less necessary because that's only for the rough substrate stuff. Time to head to the good spot, the goodbye spot. I'm lost in my own base. Alrighty, well, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed watching this, please feel free to like, comment, and or subscribe. Any of those things help the channel a great deal. They mean a lot to me. You can also join our Discord. There's a link in the description. Would love to have you there. Thanks so much for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next time, everybody. Take care. Bye.